Okay. Hi, Ursel. This is Christoph. Again, hello back to another 3-minute interview. Probably 4 minutes because there's so exciting stuff going on here. Ursel, who are you and how is your work related to what we describe in our research?
Hi, Christoph. Thanks for this interview. I am Ursel. I'm from Germany and I work as a facilitator for design thinking workshops. And my work is related to your work because, what I try to achieve in my workshops is a really good performance of that team in this workshop. And this is exactly what you describe.
So how did this 3-circle diagram with the 5 dimensions support you in seeing that the performance of a group describing something like the inner circle is completely different to something like here? And how did this circle diagram support you in your work and your professional life?
Mm-hmm. I want to start with 2 examples of 2 workshops that I gave, and then I'll come to how I see the 3 circles diagram in there. So one workshop was it was a really good workshop. We had fun. We interacted well with each other. We brought a really good result. At some point, I could completely step out and the group was just running by themselves. And the result was really good. The other workshop, people did not interact well. We also did not come to a good result. I perceived that the agreements that we had were much more based on, hey, I have to claim my status. I have to overpower you. It was very scarcity based. And that made the experience being of one in the inner circle. Whereas in the other one, where we were also trying to pull each other in, directing the word at somebody and listening to everybody, we perceived ourselves as in the outer circle.
So that's really interesting. You describe one reality and another reality. You are the same person in both realities, and you are not exchanged. So what did you make different here? What you made different here? Or what changes do you make right now to not let this happen again? I assume you do not want to have it because you're the one who pays you for the workshop wants to have this. Yeah. And so what are you doing to not let this happen again, but let this happen again? Because you're both the same person.
In that, actually, it really helps me that I know of these 5 dimensions in the 3-circle diagrams, because what I realized, what I did in the first group was, in the beginning, I had them look into each other's eyes, So I really established that interpersonal connection. Plus, I asked them to speak to each other, establishing a group connection. I had informed myself about the topic, so I also knew on a nature level about the things that we were talking about. Although I did not know so much, because also it's knowledge that comes from the group, but I knew enough. And also on a creativity level, in the beginning we did some drawings, and we did that in both groups. But still, it just worked better.
So to me it sounded that in the first groups you tried to engage all 5 dimensions at the same time, and in the second one you engaged some dimensions and some dimensions not, and therefore it probably collapsed.
Yeah.
Into a scarcity. Okay, that's interesting. So would you and try to describe in 1 or 2 sentences, again, to wrap our interview up, how did this circle diagram support you in moving from here to here in your work?
It supported me by coming up with a language for, hey, I feel in a scarcity mode, whereas, hey, I feel in an abundance mode. It supported me with directing my attention to those 5 dimensions and being able to address each of them individually, so that I don't just feel, hey, I don't really know what it is, but I know, hey, okay, I can check how's the interpersonal connection going? How am I with myself? How's the group dynamics happening? Are people talking to each other? On which knowledge level are we? And where's our creativity? And then bring in exercises that support all of these and lift it up.
Okay, cool. That was a really dense, really powerful and short interview. Thank you so much, Ursel. I'm really looking forward to the next one, and hopefully I will be once in your workshops. That sounds really exciting.
Would love to. Bye-bye.